Just take a moment to start off the week, just allowing yourself to arrive. You might like to just stretch through fingers, press the toes into the ground. Maybe close down your eyes, but you don't need to. I like to always start each week's practice standing, just taking our energy into this idea of things to do. But before we do anything, we prepare ourselves. We just get our energy moving in the right direction. We send oxygen to our brain so we have a little more clarity, make better decisions. Just allow attention to come into the body. Notice how you might be feeling right now. Let's take our arms out to the side of the body. We'll lift up. Inhale, reach up. Turn the palms side out. As your next breath comes in, turn the palms up, reach up. Feel like we're lifting a heavy weight. And then as your palms reach the top, turn them down, side out, shoulders heavy, elbows heavy. Press through the heels. Breath coming in, lift up. Exhale. As we bring the hands down, just feel like we're moving energy away from our busy mind. Bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Just take a moment to locate where your breath is. You might notice how fast or slow it is. Shoulders stay heavy. Just bring all the attention to the breath. Just following the path of each breath. You might notice how calm it is. Or maybe a little irregular and scattered. You might notice how deep it is. Or maybe it's just coming into the chest. Whatever it is, just acknowledge where you start practice. Every day our body feels different. Might be from sleep, what we eat, what we drink, how busy we've been. So what can we notice about our body on this day? Tend to often tell ourselves stories that our body is fixed, a certain thing, and it can't be changed. But of course, this is not true. We're always changing every day. Let's bring our wrists together at the front of the body. Just palm pressing into palm. You can feel one arm pulling into the other, one arm pushing in. When you're ready, just roll one wrist over the other. Both directions. Let's take our palms together, fingers pointing down, and bring them around to the back of the spine. Knuckles come right against the lumbar spine. Let's take a breath in together. As we sigh out, turn the chin to the shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, side out. Just find your own rhythm with the breath. You might gently look over the shoulder. Let's meet back in the center. This time we'll take our fingers around each other, just open up through the chest. So palms come together at the back of the body, shoulders come together. Just feel like you're tugging your hands down. We're going to take a breath in. As we exhale, our right ear comes down to our right shoulder. Drop the chin to the chest, take a small circle. And just roll from ear meeting the shoulder, chin rolling in, just small half circles. Both directions. To meet back in the center, this time we take a breath in. And our left ear comes down to our left shoulder. Roll the chin into the chest, come up halfway. Just small and slow circles. Change direction when you need to. Let's meet back in the center. We'll shake our arms out and we'll bring our shoulders right up to the ears, roll around. Come back the other way. Let's take our elbows out and we're going to take our elbows behind the body and then open out. Just gently tugging behind, opening through the chest. Let's take one arm up, one arm down, just gently pulse behind the body. And switch sides. Let's wrap the arms around the body. Find the opposite shoulder blade. Notice which arm is on top. When you're ready, switch it over. Take a breath. We're going to connect with gallbladder points, back of the shoulder, top of the shoulder, stepping out and shift weight from side to side. And let's bring our hands to our hips. Just roll around. Press through the feet. You might change directions, come back the other way. Let's take our hand opposite elbow, cross the body. We'll step one leg out, press the heel into the floor, drop the weight into the back of the body, lean back, chin up, straight back. Take a breath here. Slowly come back up, switch to the other side, extend the leg out, press through the heel, drop the weight into the back, leaning back. And come up. Let's bring our legs together, knees together, small circles. Come back up to stand. We're going to take our hands out in front of the body, lift up a knee, and then just open out through the hip joint. Pressing through the standing foot. Roll back the other way. Let's switch sides. Press through the foot before you lift the knee. Open out. Come back the other direction. And we'll just take a little bit of a balance. Let's inhale, lift up. Exhale, take the hands down. Shift weight, press through the right foot. Let's lift the left knee up. Exhale, push out, straighten the leg. Inhale, lift the knee again. Exhale, down. Switch sides. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, push out. Inhale, reach up. And let's do one more each side. Let's tap across the chest. Maybe up to the head, tap across the head. Welcome your brain to the new week. Let's come down one of the arms. Turn the hand over, come back up the outside of the arm. Back of the neck, top of the shoulder. Come back across the body. Open out the other arm. Turn that hand over, tap back up. Come back down the front, and then we'll just rub around the kidneys, the lumbar spine. And then you might keep tapping down the glutes, the outside of the legs, the hips. Bend at the knees, allow the head to be heavy. Rub around the ankles. And then slowly tap up the inside of the legs. As we come up to stand, let's just let our hands hang down. We're mostly keeping our hip joints, our knees and feet facing forward, so we twist through our thoracic spine. Allow the arms to be heavy and just knock against kidneys, knock against the side of the body. And slowly come to stillness. Let's take a breath here. Let's take hands above the head. We're going to take a hold of one thumb. Take a breath in. As we exhale, just tug that thumb over to the side, opening through the side body, keeping heavy through the feet. Inhale, reach up tall again, switch to the other thumb. Exhale, open wide. One more each side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open. Inhale. And sigh it out. Let's breathe in, come back to the center, hands come down. Loose elbows in the front of the body, tuck the chin in, take a big breath. Exhale, open out. Inhale, curl the spine in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Let it go. Let's bring our arms down by the side of the body. We'll curl our arms to draw energy into the body. Exhale, turn the palms and push out. Pause the breath, bring the arms back down. Inhale. So we just slowly align our movements with the breath. Sigh out. Pause the breath down. Take a breath in. Exhale, push out. Pause the breath. Just find your own rhythm with the breath here. Our chi can sometimes be stagnant or stuck. Sometimes it can be a little lacking. We feel lethargic. Sometimes it can be scattered, moving too quickly. We feel agitated, irritated. So as you move with the breath, just notice what's happening in your own body. Bring attention to the pause in the breath. Maybe notice how busy your thoughts are. Without any judgment. Each breath in, we invite in new energy, new learning. Each breath out, we let go of whatever doesn't serve us. This time as we inhale, let's draw energy into the body. This time we'll turn the palms out and push out to the sides, opening through the chest. In, pause down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, side out. Pause the breath, draw the hands down. Again, just find your own rhythm. Now, as we inhale to draw breath in, we turn the palms up and breathe out, press up. Same time, we sink through the heels. Bring the arms down, pausing the breath. Inhale. Side out. As the hands come down, don't feel like we're holding the breath. Just wait for the next breath to come. You might start to feel as you pause at the end of the breath. The mind is just suspended and waiting. This is how we train our mind, not just have a cascade of thoughts always coming one on top of the other, cascade of emotion. Slowly bring the hands down by the side of the body. And we'll just hold here. Take a moment to notice energy in the body right now. You might take your attention down to the toes, press them into the ground. You might sway a little from the balls of the feet to the heels. Allow shoulders to be heavy and away from the ears, neck long, crown of the head lifts up. Chin might tuck in a little, tailbone might tuck under a little. It's from the end of your tailbone right up the spine, right to the neck, back of the head. Feel like the back body is strong. Front body is open, is soft. This feeling of soft front and strong back, we try and bring it into each Qigong form. So we can feel stable, like we can carry others with our strong back. But with our soft front, our open front, we accept all. Allow whatever the world brings us without pushing back or resisting. We move away from strong fixed identity that excludes others and just allow ourselves to see similarities, things in common with other people. So you might like to just invite this feeling of soft front and strong back into whatever you do today. Let's bring our palms one on top of the other in the center line of the body. Let's start with right hand on top. The center line of our body at the front is our Renmo, our conception vessel meridian. You might find it a little calming just to bring balance into the middle of the body. Take a moment here, you might put a small smile on your face. Just allow face muscles to relax. Feet stay heavy into the ground. Let's take a breath in together. As we sigh out, our right hand comes up. We take a circle, sigh out, and then inhale to draw it back to the middle. Stack it on top. And then we exhale, lower hand comes down. So we're tracing an infinity symbol or a figure of 8. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, top hand. Let's trace that shape. Inhaling back to the center, exhaling when we move the hands. And just the arms move here. Focus in on this sense of balance and stability that comes from our center. Even while our arms might be moving. Whatever expression of ourself happens in our daily movement, our true self stays constant. This is an earth element form. When our earth is in balance, we feel stable. We trust people. When it's out of balance, we might have obsessive thoughts. We feel stuck. We feel like we worry about things overly. One more breath. And then we sigh it out, hands come down. Let's bring our hands towards each other now. Take a breath in and we push out as we push across the body. Inhale back to the center. Elbows come into the side of the body and then we sigh out, push across. Feel like we're pushing a heavy object. So sometimes called push the mountain. So you might feel like you're moving aside some big obstacle. Inhaling to the middle. Exhaling, let it go. Inhale back to the center, side out. Let's take the hands down, and this time we'll bend the knees, bring the body all the way down. Just allow the head to hang heavy, press through the feet, side out. Let's feel like we're scooping up some earth energy. Press through the heels as we slowly come up. Bring the hands up to the heart and then store energy in the body. Take a breath in. Exhale, press through the feet. Slowly take the head down, bending the knees. Inhale, scoop up earth energy, press through the feet. Side out. Take a breath in. Exhale, slowly sink down. Allow whole body to press through the floor. Head is heavy. Take a breath in. Draw the hands up to the heart. Sigh it out. One more time, breathing in. Sigh it out. Press through the feet, slowly draw the hands up. Sigh it out, let it go. Bring both hands to the belly, one hand over the other. Take a moment just to notice how you feel right now. So after half an hour on the mat, maybe that chi, that energy that was blocked is moving again. Maybe if you were like me, a little lethargic and tired this morning, just prepared yourself for the day ahead, whatever challenges it may bring. Let's take our hands down by the side of the body. This time as we lift up, let's keep the arms light, reaching up. Inhale. Might even look up, sigh it out. As the next breath comes, reach up, light as a bird. Exhale, sigh it out. One more time. Let's bring our hands together, create a little bit of heat. You might like to bring them up to the face. Let's bring hands together, this gesture of humility, and bow to each other.